In now. Yeah, now.
Live
We are
from Myrtle
live.
Beach, South Carolina.
Well, good morning. How are you, Miss Sue?
I'm great. It's Friday. I'm terrific. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I know today we were gonna do kind of a prelude or prelude. I'm not sure which is the right way to pronounce that, but to our CCR class that's coming up on the buyer presentation on August 4th at 11 a.m. I think that's going to run for about an hour and 15 minutes. I think, is that right?
that's correct. Yep. So we thought that what a great take 15 minutes out of our QFF, quick fire Fridays, and kind of just recap what we're going to go over. I think it's a really important um, class for people to come and check it out. So many agents use a listing presentation, but not so many even have a buyer's presentation, which to me is just as important. Number one, it just sets the tone from the time you meet that buyer for the first time, setting the tone of how you want to be. It sets you up as that business person. So on Tuesday's class, we're actually going to go over from the beginning. We're going to start with what components make up buyer presentation, the things you need to put in there, and we'll show you some samples, and we're going to show you some software and some free tools and some that are not free, but things that you can do to easily create your own digital presentation. And as we said with our listing presentation a few months ago, it's so important to have your buyer presentation digital and ready to go at any time, because you just never know. I mean, it's nice to have that downloaded on your iPad, whether you're using Keynote or Dropbox, where you can just access it right away. You should have it somewhere online so you can email it to a buyer. Again, it just sets that tone for this is what's going to happen when you come in my office when we first meet, and you can send it to them ahead of time. So we also very excited to have two realtors from Berkshire Hathaway that will actually present their buyer presentation that they currently are using. So kind of excited about that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and I
absolutely.
know that it's always nice, I think, no matter, real estate is, people are so excited when they get a call from the buyer for the first time and, oh, I got a buyer, it's live. But it's so important to set the expectations to that buyer, to sit down with them and, sit down and listen to what their needs are. But also they need to know how you work. So many people, when they come in now, they really don't understand what our job is and what we need to do, and the certain disclosures that have to be gone over with them before showing property. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, do you think it'll help if I one share the screen to the CCR where they can register for the class? Two,
sure.
thought we'd tease them a little bit and show them some of the cool presentation stuff that we're going to teach during the class, and we've even got a besides the one from the Hathaway girls, we've got. I got a Prezi presentation that can be completely customized, but it's already all set up. You can just kind of go in there and adjust some stuff and make it your own, so people can cheat. It's a pretty cool little presentation. I think a lot of people will like as well. So um,
Sure, let's
with
go to the coastal Carolinas. If you're interested after watching this video and you want to register, just go to the Coastal Carolinas Association of Realtors website, and or just click on the link. We're going to include a link with this video later on, but if you see up above the web address, it's kind of a long one, but it's if you just go to Coastal Carolinas, click on the education tab, and you'll see where it says register for a class. But when you get to this page, you'll need to know what your MLS ID number is and what your South Carolina license number is. And once you click on the login, once you go there, it'll open up the screen, and you can go to where it'll say for a class or a webinar. So you can just click what you want to see. So
yeah,
you want to go
so
to, right?
yeah, if you go right down, once you click the login, you'll come to this screen here, and if you come down to the view register, can you see that, Miss
I
Sue?
can. Terrific.
If you click that right there, you'll come here. There's a few steps here, but this is how you get there. You click the all courses, and you look for the one on 8.4, which is titled Create Your Digital on the Go Buyer Listing Presentation. And so that
All you
one,
have to do is go over to the right, and where it says add to cart, just click on that. And so there are a few steps to go through. And if that's the only class you're signing up for, then just go ahead and click on above checkout in the blue right there, checkout. And it'll just walk you through. Yeah. It'll confirm some information, hit continue. And you will get a confirmation email, which I recommend you put that email into your calendar so you'll have the information, or it'll remind you. Plus you will get a reminder from CCAR.
Yeah.
So that's the sign-in process. Takes all of maybe a minute to do it, I guess. By the time it's all said and done, there are a few clicks.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I just registered myself. I'll tell Miss Kathy to unregister me so we don't take up the spot. But but that's there we go. And I was it's Tiffany. Is it pronounced Herrera?
I think so.
And Rebecca Harding are the two gals from
Berkshire Hathaway.
Berkshire Hathaway. That's right. They're going to be showing their presentation. I've seen it. It's pretty. It looks good. So
it's excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the things that, well, a couple of the things that we're going to show on how to create your own, so you can take what the girls from Berkshire Hathaway are showing. Also the Prezi presentation. I know Miss Sue will have some things to add as well. We're going to talk a little bit of how to use Keynote just briefly, which if you're a iPad, Mac type person. We'll also talk a little bit about Excel. But one of my favorite tools for presentation, especially one that's very interactive and it shows extremely well if you've got a tablet or a laptop that you bring to presentations, is Prezi. And I'm going to give everyone access to this free real estate buyer presentation. And I'll just click on it and show you the first slide of it. It's not my own, but it was something that I found, and I've looked at it. It is just really great. It'll just give you a quick teaser. So this is kind of how it works. And every single thing that you see here, are you seeing the animation occurring as I click?
I am.
Awesome.
Yeah, very good.
And every single thing you see here, if you like it, you can keep it. If you want to change it and put in your own wording, you can do it. And we'll show you how to do it. And it just keeps going and going and going. It's a very interactive, fun way to do a buyer presentation. And I'll give everybody access so they can take it, copy it, and use it for themselves, for their presentation. So along with some other things that I know we're going to cover during during the actual class itself. So I think the whole thing's going to take about, what, 60 to 75 minutes if you get there at 11 o'clock on August 4th?
We're planning on probably 60 minutes and then have time for questions, comments afterwards. Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, there's a quick little teaser. I thought that might get everybody excited to want to come. So we look forward to seeing you there. If you're not doing a buyer presentation, I can support what Miss Sue said by the data. I remember some of the stuff from Realtor.com and NAR and stuff from last year that less than 1 in, what was the data again? It was under 20% of realtors have a buyer's presentation. Right. It's really not good, but the ones that do use it, close ratios and signing buyer contracts is extremely high. So not one of those things you want to overlook.
Right. So be sure to sign up for the class, and hopefully we'll see you all on Tuesday at the Coastal Carolinas Association in the large classroom at 11 o'clock. So PIerre, that's it for me.
That's it for me too, Miss Sue. It was great seeing you again. Everyone have a great weekend, and we will push this out. So if you weren't able to attend this one today, since we had to move it up in time, you'll get a chance to see us then. Have a great weekend, Miss Sue. Everyone have a great weekend, and we'll see you all Tuesday at 11 a.m. at the Coastal Carolina Association of Realtors.
Thanks, PIerre. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too. Bye.